I got into problems when I initially split up with a girlfriend that I'd been together with for 12 years. And at the time I was so annoyed that she'd actually split up with me, and again, I hadn't in my mind done anything wrong. I was feeling that mad that at that time I thought, well, one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to lose my home, is what I thought at the time. And in hindsight, that was the start of all the financial problems, because I was trying to keep something going that I just couldn't afford to do. I just let everything with regards to the financial side of things just slip completely. So I was paying one credit card off with another credit card, that type of affair. But just to try to keep afloat and keep, I'd borrow some money off friends, family, and kind of keep going that way, you know what I mean? But I always had in the back of my mind that I'd come up with a business idea or some sort of solution that would kind of sort all my problems out. To family and friends, I was normal, you know what I mean? But inside, and everything else was just like, everything was a lie. It was just a very strange kind of bizarre feeling, because I was kind of one person really, but then this persona I was portraying to everybody else was, oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm happy. Not that I'm like owing thousands and I'm in arrears and I'm going to be evicted. I've got to really kind of take a stock of my life and look at what the hell I'm going to do. So I did kind of think, well, I've got to sell it, and obviously I wanted to sell it quickly because, I was going to be evicted. I think I made the phone call in the morning, and I think he was there in the afternoon. He was very, very, very good, because I told him the situation, and he came up with various options, like I could rent back if I wanted to, and I could do this, do that. And, the service was really quick, and he actually helped me go to court to see if we could stay the eviction order again. This time the judge had basically lost patience. Then Jeremy kind of said, right, he was going to buy the house, and basically what the situation we got into was he had to pay the arrears that were outstanding then. And I mean, that was a leap of faith on his part, to be honest, because although we kind of agreed that I was going to sell it and everything, there was no real formality in that. He'd met people like me before. He'd seen situations before where people had just got into such a mess with everything. He came up with a proposal that, okay, we can pay off the mortgage as it stands, so you're clear with regards to that. We'll also be able to kind of give you a certain amount of money that you can then utilise to kind of get your life back on track. I actually do feel that this guy has been like a knight in shining armour coming down to kind of bail me out when I needed, probably bail me out when I needed a friend. What they offered me was a fair price for the situation that I was in, and I don't think anybody would have betted it. And the good thing about it as well was the fact that they acted so quickly to help me out. I needed somebody to act quickly, and they were there straight away. So, once I'd actually made the phone call, the stress that you kind of were feeling kind of just floods away. Yet it takes a lot for me to actually make that phone call, and that's what I don't quite understand with myself. Why didn't I make that phone call like a week ago, or 2 weeks, or a month, or a year ago? Why does it take kind of such high levels of pressure for me to actually start doing something?